Hey, good morning, everyone. Dennis Kaye here with Belize Islands Real Estate. Hope you all are doing well today. Hey, listen, yesterday I posted a video regarding how to landscape your lot after your home is built. As I mentioned, all lots are in their very raw, sometimes ugly native state. And so after building, you're going to have to beautify your property by bringing in palm trees, bougainvillea, other fast growing things that grow well on the island to create that lush tropical vibe that you're looking for. But also, a lot of you have been asking me about pools. Can you have a pool in Belize? Do they work well? What's involved in building them, maintaining them, all that kind of good stuff? Well, let me tell you right now, I'm not an expert in pool building. But the local builders on island are. So as you drive around, you're going to see a lot of resorts with pools, a lot of homes with pools. But what I would recommend for you guys, for most of you anyway, is if you're looking to incorporate some sort of pool on your property, then take advantage of having these smaller plunge pools built, which are really functional. Basically, you just want to take a dip and cool off from the mid-afternoon heat. They're not really made for swimming laps. You can, do your major swimming out on the reef or at Secret Beach or something like that. But little pools like this can add a lot of value to a property and really affect the way you and your family enjoy a property. Right. So instead of having to say, you know what, we have our beautiful home. Oh, it's hot this afternoon. Let's jump on the golf cart, have to drive somewhere to cool off or to swim. You have your own little mini pool, plunge pool right at your front doorstep, right? So I'm going to kind of scroll through some of these pictures here. These pictures are not necessarily of pools in Belize, but they are pictures that showcase or highlight what can be done in a very small area and some other features that you might incorporate along with the pool. So for example, here's a day bed. It's got a nice canopy over it so that you're not, if it's really hot outside, you don't want to sit in the sun anymore. Sit in the sun over here. If you don't want to sit in the sun, you can relax here, read a book, drink a glass of wine. You can see the privacy wall has been built, has nice tropical foliage here, and the plunge pool itself is just a nice place to cool off. Here's another example of an interior courtyard plunge pool. And as we just kind of scroll through, I'm just going to do this to give you guys some ideas again of what can be done, what has been done with other properties in and around Secret Beach, other parts of the island. And it really does add value too if you're looking to operate some sort of Airbnb, because imagine you're offering your home for rent or a little casita for rent, and your neighbor next door has the exact same thing you do, but they also have a little plunge pool. Well, the one with the plunge pool is probably going to get rented first and at a higher price. So it is definitely worth the cost. And what I would recommend is that you do have a little bit of thought as to it being an architectural feature of the house, of the property, not just an afterthought. So a lot of times with the pools, people, they design the house, they get the yard looking good, and they say, oh, you know what, let's throw in a pool as if it were an afterthought. But as you can see here, you can incorporate a lot of really cool architectural design elements into the pool and really make it a main feature of the property, a highlight of the property, rather than just an afterthought. So, man, let's look at this. Absolutely beautiful. Some have more like of a Mexican feel, like you would find up around Tulum or Playa del Carmen. Others have a little bit more of an Asian feel, a Japanese feel. As this one here looks like a little pond. It's got a little rock wall water feature on there. This one here is very small, tucked back in this corner, but that's perfect. That's all you need. It's like a reverse hot tub, instead of, warming up in a cold winter, you're cooling off in a hot summer. And so, yeah, this is pretty cool. And I would highly recommend, if you can afford it, if it's in your budget, to add just a small water feature like this. I think it adds a lot of value to the property. And most of all, I think it adds to your personal enjoyment. I know when Steph and I travel, we travel all around the world. When we look at different Airbnbs and where to stay, we always look for those Airbnbs that have something unique about them, some sort of offering that the others don't, whether it be a jacuzzi tub, a hot tub, some sort of pool, access to a gym. When we're traveling in the Alps or maybe Switzerland, access to saunas that might be on property, infrared saunas or steam saunas or, something like that, because it really adds to the experience. So instead of just staying in an apartment, even if it's a nice apartment, you're staying in something that really brings back memories when you think back about spending your time there. All right, so hope this was useful for you guys. If you want to hit me up on a Zoom call, just go ahead and hit the buy me a coffee link below. Steph and I appreciate your support, and we'll jump on a call and see how we can add value to you as you plan your trip to Belize, your moving to Belize, your investments in Belize, retirement, whatever it might be. We'll see how we can help. All right, thanks a lot. You guys have a great day, and we'll talk to you soon.